Welcome, young friends shaping your future. And especially our respected brothers and sisters in middle age. This pivotal stage of life. Back to our channel. Middle age is often the period when we have the highest income, but simultaneously face the most financial pressures. Isn't it? Costs for children's education, mortgage payments, supporting elderly parents, and the worry about retirement funds drawing ever closer. This truly is a crucial stage, demanding wise financial decisions to ensure a stable future. Today's video isn't just exclusively for middle-aged individuals, mind you, but also very useful for young adults too. Young people can learn from experience, build a good financial foundation early, avoid unnecessary mistakes, and who knows, maybe even share and support their parents. Behavioral finance science indicates that people at different ages face unique financial tendencies and challenges. Early planning and timely adjustments significantly increase the likelihood of achieving financial security in old age. So, what are the most useful financial tips that middle-aged people and young adults wanting to prepare early need to remember? Let's explore 10 important secrets right now. The first tip, seemingly simple yet incredibly necessary, is to re-evaluate and adjust your budget regularly. Life in middle age brings many changes. Income might increase, but expenses also fluctuate constantly. Children grow up, needs change, perhaps you move house, change cars, or have new goals. Therefore, sitting down, seriously tracking income and expenses, seeing where your money is going, is extremely important. Identify areas where you can cut back, places you can save more, even the smallest amounts. For example, when children start becoming independent, food bills or related expenses might decrease. That's an opportunity to divert that money into savings or investments. Conversely, rising income can easily lead to lifestyle inflation, meaning spending more unnecessarily. Control this. An old saying advises to manage resources wisely. Literally, eat skillfully to be full, shrink skillfully to be warm. Managing spending reasonably is the first step to building financial stability. Second, and perhaps what worries many middle-aged people most, is boosting retirement savings. Time is no longer as abundant as when you were younger. The power of compound interest still exists, but has significantly diminished. Therefore, this is the stage where you need to accelerate. Try to contribute the maximum to voluntary retirement funds, savings accounts, long-term investments you have. If possible, take advantage of catch-up contributions if regulations allow. Sit down and calculate how much money you really need to retire comfortably, and see if your current savings rate is sufficient to reach that goal. If not, be bold in cutting other expenses. To prioritize this crucial objective, personal finance studies continually warn about the retirement savings shortfall among people in many countries. Don't let yourself fall into that situation. The third tip is to focus on managing and minimizing debt. Debt, especially high-interest debt like credit cards, consumer loans, can erode your assets terribly. In middle age, decisively resolving bad debts is a top priority. Create a specific debt repayment plan, prioritizing the accounts with the highest interest rates first, using the snowball or avalanche method. If you have a mortgage, consider if refinancing at a lower interest rate is feasible. Most importantly, avoid taking on new unnecessary debt. Don't let yourself fall into a state the ancestors described as being heavily indebted. Freeing yourself from the burden of debt will give you more resources for saving, investing, and provide much greater peace of mind. Fourth, ensure you have a truly solid emergency fund. Financial experts often recommend having a reserve fund, sufficient to cover living expenses for 3 to 6 months, or even more if your income is unstable, or you have many dependents. Middle age often comes with higher risks of unexpected events, like sudden job loss, unforeseen health issues for yourself or family members. The emergency fund is the life raft, helping you navigate those difficult periods without having to touch long-term savings or sell investments when the market is unfavorable. For example, set up a separate savings account for this fund and arrange automatic monthly transfers into it, even if it's just a small amount. This preparation is crucial for protecting your long-term financial plan. The fifth tip is to thoroughly review all your insurance policies. Insurance needs change throughout life stages. When you were young, single, your needs might have been different, but entering middle age, with family, children, more accumulated assets, reviewing life insurance, health insurance, disability insurance, home and auto insurance is essential. Is your life insurance payout sufficient to provide for your family if something unfortunate happens to you? Is your health insurance coverage limit still adequate given rising medical costs? Ensure that you and your family are adequately protected against unexpected events. This is risk management, an indispensable part of a comprehensive financial plan. Sixth, if you have children or even grandchildren of school age, or approaching university, make a concrete plan for these education costs. Education expenses, especially for university, are increasingly expensive and can become a major burden, affecting your retirement plans if not prepared for in advance. Research education savings options, financial aid programs, if any, and estimate the necessary costs. For example, you could start a dedicated savings account for this goal early on and contribute regularly. Having a clear plan will help you avoid the difficult choice between ensuring your child's educational future and securing your own financial safety in retirement. The seventh tip might seem distant for young people, but is very practical for the middle-aged, is to start considering estate planning. Once you have accumulated certain assets, thinking about who will inherit them and how to ensure a smooth transition is advisable. Learn about making a will, clearly designating beneficiaries for savings, investment, insurance accounts, and consider necessary power of attorney documents, like healthcare or financial power of attorney, in case you lose decision-making capacity. A simple example is checking and updating beneficiary names on your life insurance policy or retirement accounts. This not only helps ensure your assets are distributed according to your wishes, but also helps loved ones avoid unnecessary legal hassles later. As an old saying implies about protecting family over possessions, property is lost instead of people. Preparing these documents in advance is also a way of showing responsibility and protecting your family. Eighth, invest smartly and appropriately for your age. Your investment portfolio at age 20, 30 will differ from when you are 40, 50. When younger, you can tolerate higher risk for greater potential returns. But as middle age approaches, and retirement is no longer too far off, reviewing your asset allocation strategy is necessary. You might need to reduce the proportion of high-risk assets like stocks, and gradually increase safer assets like bonds or balanced funds. However, don't be so cautious that you miss out on growth opportunities, as you still need your assets to grow to combat inflation. The key is diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and avoid chasing hot investment tips lacking foundation. If it feels complex, don't hesitate to seek advice from trusted financial professionals. Remember, investing is a long-term process, requiring patience and knowledge. The ninth tip might not seem directly related to money, but is extremely important. That is, take care of your own physical health. Health is the most valuable asset. Health problems not only affect quality of life, but can also cause huge financial burdens through medical costs, medication, and potential loss of income due to inability to work. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle, eating well, exercising regularly, and having regular health checkups is the best way to prevent illness and save on healthcare costs in the long run. For example, controlling weight, blood pressure, blood sugar can help you avoid costly chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes. Remember that investing in your health today is investing in peace of mind and also financial well-being tomorrow. And the final tip, number 10, is to never stop learning and seek advice when needed. The financial world is constantly changing. New investment products emerge, tax laws change, economic conditions fluctuate. Therefore, continuously updating financial knowledge is very important. Read books, follow reliable financial news sources, attend seminars or courses on personal finance management. At the same time, don't hesitate to seek help from experts, like financial planners, tax professionals, lawyers, especially when facing complex situations, such as detailed retirement planning, estate planning, or making major investment decisions. The ancestors taught, if you want to know, ask. If you want to be skilled, learn. In finance too, proactively learning and seeking timely advice will help you make wiser decisions. To be able to make wise financial decisions, plan for the long term, and maintain composure under financial pressure. Our brains need to function at their best, right? A proper diet is a powerful ally helping you maintain the necessary clarity and focus for effective financial management. A healthy brain helps us think more clearly, remember goals, figures better, and avoid making impulsive, emotional decisions when faced with money matters. Let's review our 5 familiar nutritional friends. Easy to find, easy to prepare, providing great support for our brains. First, is eggs. Choline in eggs is crucial for memory, helping you remember financial goals, plan details, and enhances focus when you need to sit down and review numbers or create budgets. Protein provides sustained energy, preventing fatigue that can lead to poor financial decisions. You can try simple steamed eggs, or hard-boil a few for a quick snack when needed. Remember notes on allergies and cholesterol if necessary. Second, nuts like walnuts, almonds, healthy fats and omega-3s in walnuts support cognitive function, necessary for analyzing complex investment options. They are also a convenient snack, helping you avoid impulse buys when hungry. A salad mixed with nuts is both delicious and brain-boosting. Always be careful with nut allergies, and eat in moderation. Third, dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, folate, Iron and antioxidants in greens help maintain brain health, reduce mental fatigue when you have to deal with paperwork or complex financial figures. A green smoothie in the morning is a quick way to fuel your brain with energy and nutrients. Those on blood thinners need to be mindful of vitamin K intake and eat a variety of greens. Fourth, yogurt, especially Greek yogurt. The gut-brain connection suggests probiotics can help you better manage finance-related stress and anxiety. Protein also helps stabilize mood and energy. Greek yogurt with antioxidant-rich berries makes a great snack. Remember to choose low-sugar options and be aware of lactose or milk protein issues. And finally, oats. The stable energy from oats helps you maintain focus for long periods. Very useful when you need to sit down for detailed financial planning or research investments. Fiber also helps regulate blood sugar, positively impacting mood. Try making a healthier version of homemade oatmeal cookies or convenient overnight oats. Choose gluten-free if needed. Nourishing your brain with the right nutrition is just as important as budgeting or saving. It helps you gain clarity and calmness to make the best financial decisions for your future. So, we have gone through 10 important financial tips, especially useful for middle age, and also early lessons for young adults. From managing budgets, debt, boosting retirement savings, insurance, to long-term planning, smart investing, taking care of health, and continuous learning. Remember that managing personal finance is an ongoing journey, and it's never too late to start or improve the situation. The small steps you take today can make a huge difference for your future. Taking proactive control of your finances will bring you peace of mind, freedom, and a solid foundation to enjoy life more fully. What do you think of these tips? Which tip resonates most with you, or seems hardest to implement? Do you have other financial secrets you want to share with everyone? Please leave your opinions, questions, and experiences in the comments section below. We really look forward to learning from you. If you found this information useful and want to share it with friends, family, please help us by hitting the like and share buttons for this video. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, along with the notification bell icon, so you don't miss other practical and valuable content about personal finance and self-development from the channel. Thank you for your attention. Wishing you always make wise financial decisions and have a stable, joyful life. See you again in the next videos. Bye bye.